Welcome to the Ultimate Futures Trading Bootcamp. My name is Josh Luberries, and I will be your instructor for this course. In this first lecture, we will be covering the basics of futures contracts and their role in the financial markets. A futures contract is an agreement to buy or sell an underlying asset at a specific price and date in the future. It's also known as a derivative because future contracts derive their value from an underlying asset. These contracts are commonly used in the financial markets to manage risk and make investments. Before we dive into the specifics of how futures contracts work, let's first define the key terms that you will need to understand. The underlying asset is the commodity, currency, or financial instrument that the contract represents. The contract price is the price at which the underlying asset will be bought or sold in the future. And the delivery date is the date on which the underlying asset is to be delivered. Now, let's talk about how these contracts are used in the financial markets. Futures contracts are commonly used for hedging, which is a risk management strategy that allows investors to offset potential losses from price fluctuations in the underlying asset. For example, a farmer may use a futures contract to lock in a price for their crops, protecting themselves from a potential drop in prices. Futures contracts are also used for speculation, which is when an investor buys or sells a contract with the hope of making a profit from the price movements of the underlying asset. By purchasing the right to buy, an investor expects to profit from an increase in the price of the underlying asset. By purchasing the right to sell, the investor expects to profit from a decrease in the price of the underlying asset. In this course, you will learn more about the different types of futures contracts available, how they work, and how they can be used to manage risk and make investments. In the next lecture, we will dive deeper into the mechanics of buying and selling futures contracts, so stay tuned. That concludes this lecture. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.